Okay, everybody, I did my Twitter spaces. Regardless of all the problems with it, I've learned a bunch of academics educated me really good, schooled. I hope you're still awake, Alex. I've tagged you. Richard Albert, it's huge. 7:10 tonight, Alberta time, Mountain Standard Time. I'm going live with the legislature in committee. I'm going to address all of Alberta on property rights, which, Alex, thank you for that. Richard, thanks for being there. The UCP's changed their mind. I guess somebody had watched that. They went back. They're going to give me my 5-minute presentation time, subject to change, but it's 7:10 p.m. tonight. I give my 5 minutes. Looks like Jason Kenney has said okay. Richard Albert, all of these academics, Canadians, just like Alex that you witnessed on Twitter, we're going to do a Facebook Live together next Wednesday. We're going to work on that tomorrow. He wants to go through a lot. But I want Albertans and Canadians to know what I've been doing for 3 years of my life. I have met the most incredible, smartest, highest legal minds from everywhere in the world, many from the United States, yes, even Russia. Yes, I have one from the Chinese Communist Party, Xi Jinping. Doesn't matter. I have 142 nations. I have 152 of the world's greatest academic legal minds in constitutionalism. I have a simple presentation. My good friend Richard Albert, everybody. Richard Albert has a presentation for provincial constitutionalism. Well, I go well beyond that. I've increased the budget, Richard. Inflation's come in. I'm an economist, so I've bolstered that number. It's still majorly within reason. I wanted to go into a lot of this on Twitter Spaces. These academics only have so much slotted time. They do many of these each and every day with each other all over the world. There's more I'm going to do with Alex this week, and then next week, Facebook Live, split screen. I did it before with Kelly Temple, but here's the thing tonight. Richard, I'm going to call you after this anyway, and I have like 4 other things plus 7:10 I have to present in Alberta. That is number one. UCP rejected me. Now they've turned around and approved me. Thank you, Alex. That's what did it. They watched it. They liked it. They realized this guy isn't clowning around. He's not what people think he is. And that's the truth. I've never lied to Canadians. I would never lie to my Canadians or my First Peoples. I know politicians do that. I am not like any politician. I am really a third-class citizen who's done a first-class job, where the first class gives you a second-rate salesman's job. Now, tonight, I don't know what the commission's going to do. I don't know if Premier Jason Kenney will be down with this. If he does, I will give him my respects. But I promise you all this, and Richard Albert, I'm using your presentation. I'm changing the numbers. I'm going to change it to what it actually will cost Alberta. This is for all Albertans. That includes the citizens of Alberta and absolutely all 49 of the First Peoples, absolutely the Métis, and yes, we're overlapping through Treaty 8 into the Arctic Council, okay? That's going to be for the Inuit. This does mean USA. It does mean Russia. It does mean France, UK, and China. They all get a seat, regardless of what people think, when we go to this stage, even for a region. Even for a region. So it's going to expand the cost. I've looked at inflation. It's not out yet. I've written it up with Bloomberg's top legal minds. You're all going to see it regardless in another 36 hours. Many news medias are going to publish it. You're going to see what's happened to American Indian lands as we go through the Rocky Mountains all the way up into Canada and the disbursement of the Treaty Indian lands. I've never lied to anybody. I have collected the greatest constitutional, international law, comparative law, legal experts in the world. The best of the best, bar none, of most of the countries of the world, and this includes Africa. I have many from the African Union. I have more than 30 countries represented in experts, even some that got to watch our Twitter spaces or who are going to watch it. I got my congratulations. I will be live in Alberta with the Legislative Committee in the legislature 7:10 p.m. tonight. I'm going to do that via a live video, just like I'm doing for you all right now. You'll get to watch that if you log in with the legislature or if you log in through their link to the committee. You'll get to see me. Now, will Alberta do it? I don't know. No premier since absolutely 1867 and all confederated dates has ever followed the Constitution of 1867 that says to do this. Now, we are 2022. I have Richard Albert, and I have way more academics than just Richard Albert. Yes, I would like to name Richard Albert as the head of that, and Albertans. If Jason Kenney does lay down the crown to allow this to happen in the province of Alberta, and it will be for the people, by the people, and education, I will explain it to them in this 5-minute presentation, which is all I ask. That's what we're going to do, and it may be the first time ever that this has ever been presented. It is absolutely 110% for everybody, including the narratives. For the first time in Canadian history, those who invented the federalist system here in North America are going to see it, at least in Canada. I'm going to make sure you, the first people, for the first time since the Iroquois Confederation, I am going to make sure the Confederation is given to you, those people who actually invented it and are the people who were removed from it. I'm going to try to destroy the Indian Act, at least for Alberta, legally, just for the province of Alberta. Do I hope it spreads like wildfire? Do I hope that within the coming years, if Jason Kenney was to lay down the crown and allow this to happen, in real constitutional conventions by every Albertan and every first person over the age of 18, it can be done. It can be done. There's a set dollar value. It is in the millions. We're not talking tens of millions of dollars. It's in the millions. This can be done for everybody in every remote community and absolutely in every minority language known in Alberta and absolutely all historical First Peoples languages. And I promise you have them all saved, signed, sealed, certified in the United States of America. This will be my last address in the province of Alberta. I am leaving, but my work is staying, and this presentation goes forward. Now, Jason can say, oh yeah, nope, we're not doing that. We're going to follow all unitary states, all autocrats around the world, as you heard. A little bit. We didn't get into it. We ran out of time. There were problems on the platform, but we're going to do it again next Wednesday. And you know what, everybody? You're going to learn what the world is, what you are in the world, what is destined for you, what should be for you, all the people. We can fix this country. We can fix the province of Alberta, or at least, by the way of the province of Alberta, at least lead Canada forward into this day and age. I have tremendous faith in you, all the people, regardless of your cultural differences, regardless of language barriers. I'm going to make all that disappear. It is millions of dollars. It's not money for me. I won't see a lick of it. I will be happy just to have imparted that upon all of you. I've already created this. I've already spent 5 years of my life. I don't need any money for it. What will bless my heart is to know that Canada could go forward as the country it should and could be. That it isn't. And we can do that together. This is the last opportunity. And I'm not going to count it as this is going to happen, but at least the presentation goes forward. At least you, the people of Alberta, you all the First Peoples in Alberta, Treaty Indian, which are all seated here in Alberta, absolutely the Métis Nation, the real one, only found in Alberta, and absolutely the Inuit, represented through Treaty 8, who is a part of the Arctic Council. Changes a lot. I know even Richard isn't really necessarily all down this. That is my work, and that's okay. I understand it. I know what to put forward. It is a higher dollar value. It does incorporate the massive inflation Alberta faces, higher than anywhere else besides Saskatchewan, northern BC, and a good portion of Manitoba, and absolutely all of those territories. I'm going to deliver. We could deliver today in a simple 5-minute presentation. Richard, I'm going to show your presentation, at least give the link for it. Thank you again, Alex. Don't lose heart. I know you haven't. And all the other academics that I'm going to do this for everybody over and over. And I'm going to show the world, whether it's popular or not, the reality is this is what I've done. This is where I've been in the world, and the best of the best will work with me on this. And yes, I have a platform for all of Canada that incorporates that. Every culture recognized in Canada, and absolutely all of the First Peoples. I have all your customs. I have your songs. I have your system of smudge. I understand it. They've put property rights to your legal system. That's just how bad and incompetent Canada is. Not just Canada. American companies become embarrassed. Facebook becomes embarrassed, becomes angry. Twitter becomes angry because how did we fall into these traps? Just like Shell Canada in BC, and I'm out of here, I'm tired of this game. You will see many companies who've been suckered into Canada because Canada's highly incompetent, highly illegal in the world, at contrary and contradiction to rules of law of many major nations, least of which is the United States of America. They're sick of it too. They're waking up. That's both Democrats and Republicans alike. We'll see how it goes. It's going for sure. I've got it. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. I got another Zoom starting right away. It just doesn't end for me today. And it's my birthday. Why not, right? Bye now.